Bueno, vamos a seguir. A ver cómo continúa la historia. Vamos allá. Vale. Muy bien. Bombug. Jueves 15 de mayo del 86. Aquí tuve que mirar una pista, ¿vale? Porque tenemos que deshacernos de la visión de la cámara para que poder hablar con la madre
Can't get
tranquilos.
Dad off the camera, but maybe I can get the camera off us.
Exactamente, ahí nos había dado la pista también. Y la pista está en esto. ¿Vale? Y no sé si así o hay que dar de otra vez hasta que esto esté tapando la cámara totalmente. Ahora.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Ahí estamos, exactamente. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está la mamá? ¡Oh!
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Was that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and
Y Marty
Let me
siendo
take care
uno.
of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Pobrecito.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Vale, pero bueno. A ver qué podemos hacer con el tema de... A ver qué podemos hacer con el tema de... del amplificador. Vale. A ver, Parker. Vamos a intentar hablar con Parker a ver qué nos dice. La garita, mira.
Step away from the decycling bin, citizen.
Decycling?
Final resting place for all contraband within Hill Valley, the decycling bin ensures that socially toxic items will never find their way back into the hands of the general public in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
So it's where all the cool stuff goes to die.
Cool, you mean dangerous? Then yes.
Ok, vamos a hablar con Parker.
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Oh,
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already?
Ow.
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the decycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am. Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Vale. Estamos acumulando. Rompe algunas reglas e intenta volver con Jennifer y hacer una escena. Es verdad. Estamos acumulando deméritos. Y eso está curioso, lo de los deméritos. ¿Sabes? Es muy condescendiente. Me gusta mucho esta parte del juego. Porque aunque pudiera parecer todo bastante inofensivo y así, todo bastante lógico, en realidad no lo es.
He's got himself in trouble with heavy petting in public. I know a girl I wouldn't mind getting in that kind of trouble with.
La sobrevigilancia. ¿Qué hace?
McFly, you're a real buzzkill, you know that?
A ver. Vale, muestra
Where are the
gratis.
free samples? Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Que ya no necesitamos, pero bueno.
Oh, God. If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss. I can't finish this. Not my problem.
Bueno, pues no importa. Ya está, vámonos. Nos vamos a quedar con uno que sobra, pero bueno. ¿Los
You screwed up
gratis?
nuts, so Hill Valley doesn't deserve that smell.
Vale. A ver, Jennifer, cuéntanos. A ver qué podemos hacer. Ya, es que vamos a necesitar un ventilador. Un ventilador, un amplificador. Este es el problema. Si queremos impresionar a la chica en este momento.
Not interested.
Si queremos impresionar a la chica en estos momentos.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Necesitaremos un amplificador, ¿verdad? ¿Qué podemos hacer?
What is it now?
Deja a Lich ya, hombre, ya.
Leech is a wastoid. Come on, Jen. It's you and me.
Dream on, McFly. We might have had a thing for about 10 minutes, but you're not even in the same league as Leech.
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
¡Ah! Yo toco la guitarra.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
Superaría a Lich cualquier día.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
Venga, va, empieza.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Ok.
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
Vaya, usando el amplificador del teclado. Vale. Mover hacia Jennifer. Vale, aquí tiene que haber algo. Sube a la plataforma. Ah, él te imita. Dale, ya lo tengo, ya lo tengo. Vale, moverse hacia el amplificador, no. Saltar a la plataforma. No, espera. Subir a la plataforma, vale. Mierda. Vale, ya sé lo que hay que hacer, Hay que soltar eso, ¿no? Vale. Bajar hacia Jennifer. No, No, me he equivocado, claro. Moverse hacia el amplificador, subir a la plataforma. A ver si se queda aquí. Ahora aquí. Mierda. Vale, vamos a volver hacia... Subir a la plataforma. Y ahora intentamos saltar. Si se queda encima. ¡Ah, qué cabrón! ¿Cómo podemos hacer esto? A ver. Vale. Moverse hacia la izquierda. Y ahora sí hacia la plataforma. A ver, patada tijera. Es que cuando hace un movimiento mal. A ver. Mover hacia Jennifer.
You cut my cord, you asshole. Somebody should have cut it a long time ago, McFly.
The winner and undefeated champion of Hill Valley.
Claim your prize, champ.
No está bien,
Well, back to work. See you, loser. I can't believe you'd let him get away with that. He totally broke the rules.
There are no rules in rock and roll, Martin. That's why a guy like you shouldn't compete.
¿En serio, pavo? O sea, como que no hay reglas en el rock and roll. Me estás contando, se trata de música, no de ser un gilipollas. Ah, mira, porque necesito el display para que meterlo en un lío. Si no te daban, pero bueno, te daban, pero por Detroit.
Yeah?
I want to It's nothing but
Vamos.
a poser. I got the technique.
Do you now?
Want a sample?
Maybe. If you can beat Leech.
I already swatted you once, McFly. Shouldn't you be lying in the gutter? I was, but then your mom threw me out. What'd you say, my mother?
Try not to leave any scars, baby.
Voy a intentar moverme a su amplificador, como ha hecho él. Claro, es que si se mueve a mi amplificador, tengo un problema. Me lo va a cortar. No, vale, porque en cuanto yo me mueva para allá, él se va a mover. Subir a la plataforma. ¿Cómo nos podemos quedar? Subir a la plataforma. ¿Cómo nos podemos quedar encima de la plataforma? Vale, ahora. Saltar. Vale, a ver. Voy a la forma. A ver, ¿qué más tenemos? Piruetas. A ver, mover hacia Jennifer. ¡Qué cabrón, tío!
Hey, you looking for a fight?
We just had one. I beat you. Again.
¿Pero no ves que eso no es correcto? Cerdo asqueroso.
Well, that was fun. I'll see you later.
Puto tramposo de
Love is a
mierda.
battlefield.
Pero qué asco de peña, tío. En serio, qué vergüenza. La vergüenza del rock, tío. ¿Qué me estás contando, pavo? Vamos a ver una pista. Esto que fuerte y sucio tal vez demasiado para su propio bien. Y cuidado, hace trampas. Sí, no, no, ya que me estás contando. Tal vez no sería tan bueno con el amplificador caído. Ya, cojones, pero... Ah. Vale. Lo que hay que hacer es... soltar esta tabla. Pero ¿cómo hacer eso, tío? Y luego volver a convencer a esta tiparraca, tío. Me cae como el orto.
Yeah?
Leech.
Ooh.
Venga, vamos. Que sí.
What can I say?
Then ye shall feast.
To the victor go the hickeys.
A ver. Ahora tengo la opción de moverse hacia el amplificador. Vale, es un movimiento él, un movimiento yo, ¿verdad? Vale, moverse hacia Jennifer. Vale, subir a la plataforma. Qué puto cobarde, tío. Eres un cobarde de mierda. Pavo. Subir a la plataforma. Vale. Brinca, brinca. Vale, brinca otra vez. A subir a la plataforma otra vez. No veo que esté funcionando, ¿eh? A lo mejor hay que hacerlo varias veces. Vale. Vale. Claro, es que tengo un problema, tío. Si ahora me voy para allá. Moverse hacia el amplificador. Claro, si yo me alejo de mi ampli... O sea, él está enfrente de mí todo el tiempo. Entonces, claro. ¿Qué hacer aquí? Vale. Lo entiendo. Vale, subir a la plataforma. Ahora sí, ¿verdad?
Martin McFly, that was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh. Oh.
A ver. Ventana a abrir. Oh,
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number
Jennifer!
Daddy!
476D.
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
ok.
McFly!
Ese coche.
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plus was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Geez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Well, Marty, what's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You,
Okay.
citizen.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Detention.
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24
Hostia,
hours.
¿qué dices?
Cool.
Is it, young Mr. McFly? Is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble.
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Yes,
ma'am.
It's about time.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
Muy bien. La envidia, ¿eh? Me hace gracia que en vez de leones han puesto tatuadas de Einstein. Huh.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full ride scholarship to Strickland College,
LOL.
winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portland Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... What happened to you?
What happened to you?
Gotta believe me, Doc. I only did it to get your attention.
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Ok, no está bien, pero ok.
Whatever. Let's get through this nonsense so I can set you straight.
You'll set me straight? Explain.
No se supone que no se supone que tú seas así, se supone que no debo estar en esta línea de tiempo.
I know this is gonna be hard for you to swallow, Doc, but I'm not from around here. I'm from a different timeline where Hill Valley isn't all screwed up and there aren't these crazy rules and my dad's not a snoop and my mom's not a drunk and you're my best friend in the whole space-time continuum.
An old fogey like me? Your best friend?
Yes! And Doc, I need you to get me back there.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes!
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes!
Sí.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes! No, wait.
Tell me, Martin, is your mother on the sauce again?
Deja a mamá fuera de esto.
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted. Okay, they didn't start out that way, but that's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
¿Y por qué no?
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
La verdad es que sí. La verdad es que sí, pero ha hecho mucho bien también, pero la verdad es que sí.
Yes, I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time and somehow your timeline got messed up and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Harry Callahan.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
Que le enseñé el libro.
Believe me, I wish I had fabricated it.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking.
No es la primera vez que Marty convence a Doc de algo. Porque no le cree. Incluso en la primera película, cuando se lo plantea, cuando va el Doc del pasado y le plantea que viene del futuro, Doc no le cree. Le tiene que convencer diciéndole algo que solo Doc pueda saber.
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
El libro con las notas de Doc.
I don't need to read this anymore. I lived it. Hill Valley crime at all-time low. No joke. Remember this?
Carl Sagan escapes. June 13th, 1931. Yes, I remember the incident back when crime went unchecked in Hill Valley.
I'm the one who rescued him, and I did it with the help of your first invention, the rocket-powered drill.
The rocket-powered drill? Never worked. A failed and misguided contraption with a tendency to explode. An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Ya. Ilusión. ¿Cómo puede ser es una ilusión? En serio. Llega un momento en que las cosas... Llega un momento en que no es lógico. O sea, llega un momento en que no es lógico directamente, ¿sabes?
See, this is my father back when he was a teenager. With your time machine, I went back to 1955 and helped him stand up to Biff.
Interesting. Of course, Mr. Tannen spent most of 1955 in our juvenile rehabilitation facility, learning to control his anger.
He did. No wonder my dad's still so... lame.
A ver, voy a darle los... Ah, bueno, no, este periódico de una línea temporal alternativa que debería de haber cambiado, por cierto, pero bueno.
They don't need it.
Vale. La guitarra no creo porque
Maybe the song
pertenece.
will remind you of something. Tell me, doctor, where are we going this time?
Yes, it does. It reminds me why we banned rock and roll.
Ok.
I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty. Half full.
Vale. No quería recurrir al libro. Aún no. Pero...
See this picture? In the other timeline, I've got a girlfriend who loves me.
Interesting. Subject's fantasy life also includes an imaginary girlfriend.
What?
Claro, es que no sale la
Great.
foto.
The timeline's catching up with me.
¿Qué cojones, pavo? Espera, antes de usar el libro, vamos a, ya que nos dan la opción de mirar.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Nunca le has contado eso a nadie.
Saw a fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
¿En serio, pavo? A ver.
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
But you know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kit Tannen, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not, incidentally, the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of...
Eso no está bien.
Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
Hola. A ver. ¿En serio, pavo?
I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me.
Great
And
Scott!
you. But how? Harry? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely. And your invention. Jeez, Doc, you can go anywhere you want to. Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley? You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Sí que lo hay.
Break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We've worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Pues de lavados de cerebro, de la vigilancia.
Actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
Edna lo sabe. Es decir, no pueden estar ciegos ante la evidencia, lo deben de saber.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually...
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Hola. Hola.
That's not one of our bats, is it?
Esto es de beef.
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Los han llevado, ¿no?
I should take this and serve a little payback. Second thought, cool your jets, Marty.
Vale, vamos a ver. Hombre, a ver, a lo mejor se ha grabado. A ver qué tenemos por aquí.
What's the problem, citizen?
Yeah, I'll have a double animal style with fries and a diet.
That's it. It's called an emergency intercom for a reason. I'm wrapping you for an SCR 300. Take your demerit printout before you go.
Muy bien. Vale, no parece que vaya a estar por aquí. Así que vamos a ver los... Ah, mira.
The monitor's dead. It's not working.
¿No funciona? ¿Está roto?
The monitor's dead.
No, este está roto, pero...
The monitor's dead.
Pero, a ver.
The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead. The monitor's dead.
El monitor, que el monitor esté roto no implica, ¿vale? Que la grabadora esté rota. Es que no explica. Entiéndeme bien esto que te estoy queriendo decir.
The monitor's dead.
¿Y qué? Mira el vídeo, joder.
WOPR. A Whopper. I wonder what that stands for.
Vale, no hay cajas.
Found my tape yet?
I'm telling you, Dad, it was taken by whoever bashed you with that bat.
No, it's got to be here. Keep searching.
A ver, George. Por favor, ¿vale? Se las han llevado, tío.
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad.
A ver. Vale, lo único que se me ocurre es irme a otro sitio. Vamos a ir a hablar con Beef. Esto ha sido Beef. Seguro, porque es el matón del juego, quiero decir. Es la persona...
Effective against moths, mosquitoes, and tannins.
¿No se puede coger?
Effective against...
Vale. Algo podremos hacer con eso, ¿no? A no ser que sea simplemente un cameo. Tannen es el músculo del juego. Quiero decir, es el maloso de momento.
I can't leave yet. I haven't asked Dad about the tape.
¿Eh? Que no... A ver si se me entiende. Eso... Vamos.
Think. I don't want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing.
A mí me da igual, ¿eh? A mí me da igual. 9303, eso es el número de la casa, ¿no? ¿Hay algo que me esté dejando? Salida 4, 10, 14, 14, 14. No parece, tío.
The monitor's dead.
Vale.
It's not working.
Ya.
The monitor's dead.
Found my tape yet?
I'm telling you, Dad, it was taken by whoever bashed you with that bat.
No, it's got to be here. Keep searching.
Ya, de verdad, George, tío, es... Eres un inepto, colega. Caja de cintas.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
Empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
¿Tus enemigos?
Who stands to lose if those tapes get out?
Everybody who's badmouthed Citizen Brown when they didn't know a camera was on them. But that's half the people in town.
No, I'm guessing this was a lone agent.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up.
Vamos a preguntar a la gente. Busquemos más pistas.
I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6
¿Cómo?
months. But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is...
Me preocupa tu seguridad. La justicia prevalecerá. Debo dárselas a Ciudadano Brown.
I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Toma. Toma. Toma esta. Toma esto.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but...
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh. You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes, to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But...
Hazlo por Arthur.
do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He
Yes.
had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Esto me acuerdo que lo habíamos...
That doesn't look right.
Me acuerdo que lo habíamos visto y creo que es
I don't
que
think
era...
this monitor is hooked up to the camera.
No, creo que era en el roto, ¿eh? No. Creo que era en el roto. Aquí
I
está.
feel like I missed something here.
Pero ahí está, tío.
Hello?
Hola.
Let me get this straight. You captured this whole attack on tape?
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
Pero a ver, pavo, que la tienes aquí. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué más quieres de mí?
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Biff.
Oh, it's Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten.
Ok. Por lo menos no ha sido un golpe así como
Can't
ultra
understand
violento,
it.
¿no?
That's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
El
Let's
reloj.
find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11?
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no, you have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
I'm more together than I've been in months, George. For
Muy
your
bien.
information, I haven't had a drink all day.
Creo que estamos ya en el final del episodio, ¿eh?
Biff!
Whoa, settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's.
A ver.
Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff.
Claro, es control mental. Le están controlando con el reloj.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Bastante.
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
Entrena a Biff y ¿vale? ¿Cómo? Enfrenta a Biff y encuentra la cinta secreta de George. Vale.
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
A ver, déjame ver tu reloj. ¿Qué hace mi madre aquí? A ver.
What was my mom doing here?
Oh, she was just handing over her paperwork for the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to tell you this, Martin, but your mom's in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, but to sign up for Citizen Plus.
She was on the fence for a while, too. But after you took the blame for her secret drinking problem, she realized she needed serious help.
Oh, no. Mom.
A ver.
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin. But that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
So you really don't know anything about my dad's secret tape?
Oh, no. I'd never walk around with subversive material like that.
A ver.
Biff, your watch.
¿Mode?
Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
Vale. Vale.
I've got a few more questions, Biff.
All right, Martin.
Biff, your watch. I've got a few...
All right, Martin.
Biff, your watch. Biff?
Vale.
Okay, that's weird.
¿Atacaste a mi papá?
Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere.
Ok, ¿por qué atacaste a mi papá?
Why'd you attack my dad?
Pobrecito.
You must have been hypnotized. Who put you up to this? Guess that'll have to wait until after I get the tape. Where's my dad's tape?
Ah, mierda.
The decycling bin? Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there! Hey!
Mierda.
Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the decycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Ok.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
No hay más opciones, la verdad.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the decycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really. I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Ok.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop! Stop! Oh no. Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah!
Usa las flechas y clicar al rasta para mirar alrededor. Oh.
Einstein?
Doggy? Huh?
Tannen, focus.
Oof. Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah!
Vale.
Look at all these unhappy.
Come on, Biff.
Vale, esto no es.
Novelties? Biff, whoopee cushions. You never had much of a sense of humor.
Ahora es que no.
Hey, it's Wild Gunman. Not a fan of video games, huh?
Hostia, el Wild Gunman, tío.
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Ah, beer.
Beer? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen, obey your programming. You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
Oh
dear, Mr. Wilson, you have been a naughty boy.
Vale.
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow.
No puedo acceder al...
Biff,
Oh.
girly mags.
Boobies.
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze.
Ha fallado.
What the fuck? Mommy?
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
En serio.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No. No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tannen.
Doc, you gotta stop her. She...
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
Qué horror. Tu padre no te culparía. Todos cometemos errores. Sí, su padre sí que te culparía.
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate.
No lo era en realidad. Nunca la tuviste. Era la pirómana que se dedicaba a reventar dos bares. A ver.
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father? Enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
Maybe it's time to look back.
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Condensador de flujo. ¡Oh! ¡Oh! No me había dado cuenta. No me había dado cuenta. ¡Lol! Es verdad, es el condensador de flujo. Siempre estuvo ahí.
Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc,
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
can we bring Einie along?
The dog, yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
A ver qué pasa, porque esto no puede quedar tan
Don't worry,
sencillo,
boy.
¿no?
I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly.
Cómo mola esta escena.
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
De nada,
So
¿sabes?
you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah.
En realidad sabes que no es así, Biff. Deberías estarme agradecido.
I hope I don't run out of rock. Down, Biff. Stay. All right.
McFly.
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot. Einie, sick him.
Whoa!
Vale. No, esto no puede ser porque esto en teoría ni tendríamos que tenerlo. ¿Qué es esto?
Place your bets.
What the?
¡Ah! Es verdad. Me había olvidado. Estamos en el casino.
Let's get out of here, Einie.
Qué guay.
Doc, sorry I took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old ruler.
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place. What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
No! No! Doc!
Hija de Satanás, ¿eh? Oh, Dios mío. Oh, Dios mío. Vamos a seguir atrapados en esta realidad. Oh, ¡socorro! Muy bien, ¿eh? El final del episodio me está gustando mucho. Me está gustando mucho. Sí es cierto que el desarrollo de la acción pues se da... A
Here's
ver, a
the
ver.
real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Oh, está muy bien. Sí, es cierto que las escenas de acción, pues, son un poco así como naifs, ¿no? Por decirlo de alguna manera. Son así como muy muy ingenuas, no son tan vertiginosas como cosas que han hecho después los de Telltale, pero hay que pensar que esta tecnología es anterior a otros juegos como The Walking Dead o los de Marvel, por ejemplo, de Guardians of the Galaxy, otras cosas de Telltale. Pero tengo muchos juegos de Telltale por jugar aún que no he jugado, más o menos de esta época, como el de Jurassic Park o el de Game of Thrones. Y yo supongo que irán por estos del reteros. Me está gustando mucho. Me está gustando mucho. Sí que es cierto que, bueno, la personalidad así, de Marty, pues es un poco diferente a la de las películas en aspectos, en cierto aspecto. Que a veces me deja un poco frío, pero por lo demás, bastante contento y bastante satisfecho. Episodio 3 completado de forma muy satisfactoria. Me está gustando mucho. Así que, sin nada más que añadir, me piro. Nos vemos. Este ha sido un poquito más largo, pero bueno, los siguientes intentaré que tengan una duración más reducida, en plan 40 minutos y tal. Faltan dos episodios por completar. Así que, venga.